name is Sena and I'm a designer at Fairfax Kitchen and Bath. We're here today at the McGuire's mid-century modern bathroom renovations. So this home was built in 1959. It's in a beautiful hilltop, sought-after neighborhood in Mantua. Perfect for families, and it really provides a unique home in this space. Oh, well, there were so many opportunities at this project because there's so much potential in this home. It's never been renovated, so everything was the original layout and original furnishings. So there was a lot that we could work with, and it was just open to the imagination. The beauty of this project is, I think, the style of the home itself. The mid-century modern look is so classic, and it's easy to work with. We can draw the nature from outside, bring it inside, and work with those natural elements. So the design inspiration, again, really came from the home itself, being a classic rancher style mid-century modern home. Really couldn't fit any other style other than bringing a little bit of contemporary to incorporate it. So we stuck true to the actual roots of the home and didn't want to sway too far away from that. Just to recap what this place looked like before, the layout was completely different. This was split into 3 areas. So right about in the middle of the shower, we had a wall here separating the wet room. So there was a hideous pink tub with a small, tiny pedestal sink. And then there was a separate vanity area on the other side of that wall. And then back over here, we had just closet space. So what we really did was start from scratch. We knocked down all the walls in this space, built new doors, new doorways, and just really opened up the space so we could utilize the full potential of the bathroom area. So the materials were a very important part of the process as well. Like I said, we wanted to bring the nature inside, and I think we were able to achieve that by bringing natural elements. So we have really nice dark walnut wood custom vanities and linen closets here. I think that's an eye-catching piece, and really brings in the trees from outside. Other natural elements like marble and stone really helps ground the space, I would say. We added a little bit of texture with the floor here versus keeping it a little more glossy in the actual showering area. And we added some fun touches of color with decorations, and then also doing some green in the niches. So bringing in the color of the leaves, another natural, neutral tone in here. We also wanted to add some contrast with the vanity because everything else is kind of on the gray or bone colored side. So this was really like a pop of warmth in the bathroom. Lighting is key in every space. We want to make sure that you have enough lighting. There's no such thing as too much lighting. So we have a few recessed lights in here, and then we have sconce lights. I always think sconce lights elevate the space and really add a hotel-like feel, a spa-like feel to the bathroom. So we went with 3 sconces here. They provide a warm yellow hue and just balance out the lighting coming in from the windows. We did 2 projects in this home. We did them at the same time. It was a pretty big uptake for the homeowners, but we knocked out the hall bathroom, which is for the kids, and then the master bathroom for the parents. Same thing with the hall bathroom. The layout wasn't perfect. There was a lot of reorganizing that needed to be done there. So we did definitely play with the layout and move the location of a few things, closed off a door. But a majority of it's the same materials. They wanted it to be a cohesive space, so keeping it consistent throughout the home and providing the same sort of look, but obviously differences here and there. So in a hall bathroom, you don't typically find a lot of space, but we were very lucky with the way this home was constructed. There's a little bit more room, so you have a nice big vanity area for several kids to share. And then you also get a linen closet, which can be kind of hard to find in a hall bathroom or kids bathroom. Closing up one of the walls really helped with the doorway to just make it feel bigger. And then my favorite element in the hall bathroom is probably the tub and shower area. We didn't want to close it off and put a wall up there, so we did a half wall and built a custom glass panel on top of that where the curtain rod will be hanging from. So it still allows you to keep it open. That way you can bathe small kids or pets, but still provides a very high-end and luxurious look. Sometimes it's hard to predict everything you want in the bathroom until you kind of see some of the elements falling into place. So as we were doing the tile work, we realized the placement of the tile ending was a little awkward. So we decided to actually extend it to the rest of the wall where the toilet's on, which kind of allows you to draw the eye towards it, and it creates a longer hallway rather than feeling a little more cramped. Although most everything is the same in the bathrooms as far as materials go, one of the more unique touches there was continuing the doors throughout the house. They got brand new doors that match the style of the home. So they're flat panel with a little bit of detail, and that just adds another finishing touch that sometimes can be overlooked as part of the project, and it really just helps guide you through the entry of the bathroom. What I like most in this project is probably the balance contemporary with a more old school style. So balancing in the linked marble flooring that have the rounder, softer edges with the rectangular tiles that kind of give you that 90-degree angle. I also really love that we did wall mounted faucets here on the vanities. I think that really adds a high-end touch to the space as well, because it's not as common, and you kind of see it in, you know, luxurious hotels and spas that you go to. So I think that's really nice to have, as well as adding black finishes. The biggest challenge, I would say, would probably have been the issues that came up during the process. One of the things was we peeled this floor back completely, like you couldn't even walk over it, you had to jump over the joists, and there was some rotting and structural things that needed attention, so we had to take care of that. And then there was a big vent that came out of the closet that was kind of unexpected. So we had to figure out where to relocate that and how to do so without losing airflow in here. So that was probably the biggest challenges. It sucks because they're the parts that you don't see, but it just had to be dealt with. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we're here to make your bathroom and kitchen dreams come true.
Hi, I'm Julie McGuire, and I was a client of Fairfax Kitchen and Bath. And my story starts when we bought this house about a year ago. And when we bought it, nothing had changed since 1959. And while I love mid-century modern, the bathrooms needed some love. The subfloors were rotted out, and there was damage to the joist, and some of the sinks didn't work, and the commode was even broken. I could go on. So we started looking around at folks to renovate our kitchen and our bath, and we ended up deciding that we wanted to go with the bathroom first, and we talked to several companies and got estimates and really tried to do our research. The reason we really went with Fairfax Kitchen and Bath is, well, there's several reasons. First of all, I felt like the designer, Sena, really understood what we wanted from the project, the look and feel of touches of mid-century modern, but not over the head, overwhelming. And then also I liked the variety of materials that we had access to, and also I really liked the fact that it was a one-stop shop. So we could pick out tile, we could talk about fixtures, we could talk about hardware, all in one take. So the design process was really easy and fun, and they came out measured, and then we looked at some 3D renderings, and then we decided we were ready to pull the trigger and get started. So once all our materials were in, we got to meet the crew and had a lead project manager that met with us, and we saw almost every day. And that way we really kept up communication and were able to know what was going on, if they had any minute questions that we hadn't discussed before, and we were able to sort of spot check along the process. So they were very communicative, which is not the industry standard. So we really appreciate that. And in turn, we have definitely recommended them to different family and friends that have wanted to do projects as well. So now we have our beautiful Oasis bathroom finished, and we are super excited to start on the kitchen. So we are already in talks with Fairfax Kitchen and Bath about that.